Hello, boys. We are back, and today we're gonna talk about Nasdaq as always, and we're gonna check out also the other two indices, Dow and ES, which they're telling us something about the story of price, but not much, as price is really consolidating lately. But let's go over the daily. As we can see, we swept previous monthly high, December high, and we did have a closure below, which is a good sign if you're looking for shorts, because now this is like a turtle soup with the confirmation of the body closing inside the range. We do have a BZ that goes inverted, which is good. Why is good? Because this was really a premium busy, and price wasn't that bullish to say, okay, now I'm going over, the all-time high. So right now, price came back inside the range, went very discount, tapping the previous monthly open, but failing to take January low out. And that's a sign of not weakness, but we just have that previous day high there, and price just doesn't want to displace through it. But what we can see right now is that we do have January low, but we also have December low just below us. So that's a really good sign because we have layered liquidity. A January high staying above us. This is the February monthly opening up, and this one is the January one. I named like this gap here. Technically, it's called a different way, but whatever. And we do have another gap here. I'm not counting these two here because they're just overlaying one to each other. Like we don't need it. Now we have this big ass week, 50% of it relevant. Doesn't really matter. Now price this plays lower. We went through this low, this swing low. So I'm really interested in seeing how this candle is gonna close. Because if we're gonna have a bullish closure and rejecting these lows here and going through the new week opening up, then probably the next target is gonna be something around these areas here, and maybe we can keep going from January high. So I just did my outlook for the week because now I'm gonna start trading on February. So this is the seasonal tendency. February usually tends to be a bullish month. January was a bearish month, but we had the consolidation on January, I would say, and a bullish expansion, which I don't even like it. But February tends to be a bullish month following data. So if we do have bullish confirmations this month, it's a good thing to think about going through the all-time high. Again, this is the monthly highs and lows on each indices. Then we have previous week low swept. As you can see here, we did sweep previous week low. And right now we're gonna drop on the lower time frame, 4 hour. So what happened after the 4 hour got swept? Price closed the 4 hour swing high to the upside, which this means now price is ready for a pullback. What's the next target? The new week opening up. Okay, so now price stopping the new week opening up, how we're gonna react now. We can frame two scenarios. Price goes lower and continue the bearish side, or price keeps going higher and keeps for the January high. My favorite scenario will be this dropping lower and keep going for the volume imbalance in these two levels. So that's pretty much the scenario I like. It doesn't mean that price couldn't go a little bit higher and tap these other blocks here, which are propulsion block, as you can see. But it doesn't really matter. On the hourly instead, we don't have any sweep of any kind of liquidity on the left side. It's just a big pullback. We went through this 1 hour fair value gap, which I don't really care about because it doesn't tell me anything. It's just a random gap. Right here, we have a swing high, which is also current daily high. And this high is also Asia high, which is a good draw. Okay. The only thing is that we do have a February monthly opening gap right there. So I do want to see how price reacts on it. I want to see rejection, strong rejection out of that. Why? Because we already balanced it and then displays lower. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at. And going on the 50-minute, you can see how Asia is right there. Price is slowly grinding up. This is Asia high, new week opening up. So do your own conclusions, but do you already know how we trade this? So if you watch some of my videos, you should know. I'm gonna take off the 0.5 as we already have it. So here we can do this instead and make it, there we go. Okay, so right now New York opening up, resting below us. Midnight opening up, resting below us. This is a very trend line movement. Okay, so I do expect some destruction of this, some price coming back lower. Underneath us we do have hourly fair value gap, and we have a breaker right there. So, and everything coupled with the midnight opening up. So if we can see some movement lower, my main target will be probably the hourly gap and the midnight open, and then see if we can maybe displace through these two lows here. But again, it's Monday, NFP week, so as we can see, we have PMI. It's gonna be a bit of volatility at 10 a.m. Tuesday we have jolts. Wednesday we have PMI, NDP change, and Friday we comes with NFP. So the only day I'm not gonna be watching the charts is gonna be Thursday. Thursday I don't care. I'm not gonna trade the day before the NFP. Then for Monday, today is gonna be maybe a good day, maybe not. So I'm not gonna be really looking for trades, but if I see something I might take it. Then Tuesday is a good trading day, Wednesday is a good trading day, but if I'm trading on Wednesday, I'm reducing my risk 50%. If I'm taking something on Monday and Tuesday, I might be reducing my risk 50% too. On Friday, I'm gonna be risking my full sides because it's a good day, it's NFP, it's really high probability to trade it after the NFP numbers. So this is the plan for the week, and I'm only allowing myself to take 2 setups /3 this week, which means if I take 2 losses, I'm not gonna trade. If I take 1 win, if I take 3 wins, I'm not gonna trade anyways. If I take 2 losses or 1 win and 1 loss, I'm gonna be able to take 1 more trade. But the max loss allowed for this week is 2 losses. So, once that's set, this is what we're gonna be looking for today. Again, this is our outlook. I already told you my scenario and my favorite bias. We are gonna keep updating it every day, and we're gonna find opportunities, and we're gonna spot the trades we took, the trades we could have taken. So it's gonna be a nice little work. So keep tuned here, and leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next video. I hope I did it quickly so you can still be watching this. And again, check out these equal lows. Now that you have all these levels and you know my draw, check out the lows and find out why price should even displace lower today. So have a nice week, and don't lose your mind over a Monday. Okay, have a good day.